Tonia Haddix, the eccentric Missouri woman who rose to notoriety in HBO's 2024 docuseries Chimp, has been sentenced to nearly 4 years in federal prison after admitting she lied for years about the fate of a chimpanzee named Tonka. A U.S. district judge handed down a 46-month prison term, followed by 3 years of supervised release, after Haddix pleaded guilty in March to 2 counts of perjury and 1 count of obstruction of justice. The bizarre legal saga began when Haddix, who had been ordered to relinquish custody of Tonka and several other chimpanzees to an animal sanctuary, told courts and federal authorities that Tonka had died. In reality, she had secretly kept him hidden in her own basement, even going so far as to file sworn statements and give testimony under oath claiming the animal was deceased. In 2022, investigators executed a search and discovered Tonka alive and in her care. The chimpanzee was rescued and transferred to Save the Chimps, a sanctuary in Florida where he remains today. Animal rights groups, particularly PETA, hailed the recovery as a victory and pushed for Haddix to be held accountable. The case took another turn earlier this year when Haddix, while free on bond, was caught violating her release conditions by harboring another unregistered chimpanzee at her home. This led to her immediate rearrest and the revocation of her bond. Prosecutors argued that Haddix's actions demonstrated a flagrant disregard for the law and the welfare of the animals involved. They pointed to her repeated lies, both in court and in written filings, as deliberate attempts to obstruct justice and avoid compliance with the original court orders. In sentencing, the judge emphasized that Haddix's conduct went beyond eccentricity or emotional attachment, crossing into calculated deception and defiance of the law. The court must send a message, prosecutors said, that no one is above the law and the welfare of endangered animals will be protected. PETA, which had pursued legal action to free Tonka for years, issued a statement celebrating the outcome, noting that Haddix will no longer be able to exploit or endanger chimpanzees. For animal advocates, the sentence closes a chapter in a long-running battle over Tonka's fate, ensuring his remaining years are spent in safety, far from the spotlight and controversy that surrounded his unusual captivity. Haddix will serve her sentence in federal prison before beginning her supervised release, marking a dramatic fall from her odd fame in Chimp Crazy to a cautionary tale of how far the law will go to protect the truth and the animals caught in its shadow.